Welcome back to the channel. This is DeadMf. We are back again in the prison called life. We are back again, man, in the prison called life. Now, somebody asked me to do a video on famous people. And he says that he finds it confusing, how people are just able to praise these famous people. And it's funny to me because I used to, back when I was little, I used to think to myself, why are these people famous, And usually, people are famous because they're able to do something that other people cannot, you know. So he also asked me if people being famous, is it planned or how does it work, Now, through my research and using my thoughts as well, I've seen that most famous people are related to people who run the entertainment industry, It's not to say that some of them are not talented, but, we know, especially nowadays, I mean, most famous people are really just famous for nothing, man. Like, why are you famous? Because you interview people, And, besides nepotism and besides that, most people are famous because they're related to the people who run the industry. It's also a case of, them just being lucky, and having the ability and the charisma to pull people, towards what they're doing. I mean, when we talk about you being famous because you're a social media personality, it's mainly because what you say can really just attract people, But when we talk about the Kardashians, what are they famous for? For dating black men? you know, just out of curiosity, what are they really famous for? For the sex tape? I mean, we don't know, man. But they've been doing the living with the Kardashians thing for a while, or whatever they call it, that show, that reality show. They've been doing it for a while, and I've watched a bit of it, and I, I don't really know why people love the Kardashians so much, but there they are, man. They're famous, So when you think about it, you can plan your fame, You just have to see what makes other people famous. And you can do that. Some people are just lucky that they just blow up and they become famous because they just made one song and that song went viral. Thanks again to social media. And now they're famous, But success like that, it usually runs out fast, because they're what we call one-hit wonders. Now, for me, man, it's mainly because, we as people, we love having idols, we love having people we can look up to, especially people that we can see ourselves in, Most people are famous because they're relatable, If you can become your authentic self, I think you can be famous just by being yourself, If you're just able to become yourself and do whatever you want to do and show it to the world that this is what I do, and obviously it has to be cool, because if it doesn't have the cool element to it, it's like, what the fuck? This is pointless. You're not even doing it right. It's not cool, It's the charisma, man. It's the charisma. Is the ability to have flair, is the ability to be cool whenever you're just doing something, you're just doing it because you're cool, you know, you're the master of that craft, you know. So you know, you if you want to be famous, just find something you're good at, you know. And have a few connections in the entertainment industry. Other than that, you can be cool all you want, but most likely, you know, you won't be famous. You'll just be like me, you know, with a very huge YouTube channel, you know, and shooting your videos in the forest, you know. But I mean, I've had thoughts of becoming famous, you know. For those who don't know, I mean, I used to make music as well. I'm very good at making music, by the way. But maybe someday I'll show you guys or make you listen to some of my songs. But you know, I used to do music. You know, that was in 2018, and I thought to myself, one day is one day. I'm gonna blow up. You know, I'm gonna become famous. I'm gonna become famous. That was 2018, 2019, and then I stopped, you know. But my shit was really good, man. It was really, really good. But yeah, man. I guess it's just luck, man, you know. You just keep on doing what you're doing. Who knows? Someday you will make it, someday you won't. But I mean, you can even look at Speed, you know. I Show Speed. That guy is just famous because he's a streamer. And I've watched a couple of his streams before he reached like 10 million subscribers, you know. I used to watch his YouTube channel, but there wasn't really anything spectacular about his channel, you know. I don't know, I guess it's just funny, man, you know, in his own way. Some people find that funny, but for me it was like, okay, you know, he's just cool playing video games while he's streaming, doing all sorts of challenges, you know. I don't know, man. But you know, his shit is just cool, man, you know, to I guess people his age. But yeah, man, especially nowadays, it's really simple to just be famous, you know. If you're able to relate to your audience, if you're relatable to the audience that you're targeting, you can do it, you know. And most of all, you have to have charisma. You have to be cool, you know. You have to know what you're doing. You can't, you know, it's not really an accident when you become famous. You know, there has to be something special and cool about you that's gonna make you famous, you know. So it is confusing because you can relate when you see other people being praised and they glorified and they trending. You're like, what makes you special now, you know? Who are you? Why do people like you so much? What makes you special? But yeah, man, you know, some people, they're just chosen by the universe that you're going to become famous, you know. Back in the days, you had to have been really, really special where there was no social media. I mean, think about somebody like Michael Jackson. Even now, there's nobody who can do what Michael Jackson can do, you know. So that's that real, authentic kind of charisma, you know. That authentic kind of luck that's been bestowed upon you by the universe, that I'm giving you this talent and you're gonna become bloody famous doing it. You know. Yeah, man, just gotta be special, I guess. But it's up to you, man. Do you want to be famous? Lots of perks come with being famous, you know. You know, at some point as kids, I think we all wanted to be famous, you know. Anyway, man, this is DeadMf and I'm signing out. I'll see you soon, man. I'll see you soon.